That's fine. We'll keep going. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for not starting the actual stream, Jordan.
I started Audacity.
Wow.
2 things he has to do.
Wow.
It's all good. It's all.
I hit the button. I thought it worked.
It's all.
Comedy genius.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the double special show.
No, we already did the intro. We got it on Audacity.
Well,
It's recording.
all right.
It goes up as MP3. It's
We
on
can
YouTube.
keep welcoming people.
Yeah,
We're
welcome.
a very welcoming show here.
Please tell everybody what
We love
happened,
you.
Jordan, right now.
They
Look in the
just, like,
camera right
look
now.
on
Hold
my
on, stop.
face when I was
Look in the
eating.
camera and tell everybody what you did.
I was so distracted by the peach-scented vaginas that I forgot to start the show.
We talked about such great stuff.
I
Like,
know.
and I made such faces during the stuffing.
Well, it's fine. We
And
still have.
everything that happened.
Okay,
to
but we
Jordan
still
did.
have the MP3. It's still.
I'm
Yeah.
not thankful for you,
Everybody
Jordan.
relax.
You know what?
I love how though our producer says something like, "Look, it's not going." And then when I said it, she goes, "Don't look. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about the fact that it's not going on. I'm telling you right now in the middle of the show, but don't say anything. Do not say anything. Everybody, don't panic. Keep calm. Have some turkey. Happy Thanksgiving." What are you doing, Daryl?
I believe he's
Yeah, for those of you joining us on YouTube, we started a little bit earlier, about 20 minutes ago. Great show, blah, blah, blah. Sarah Wilcox in the studio.
You can listen to it tomorrow on, what is it? IRN Network.
No, it's not
Let's-
tomorrow.
let's-
Friday.
Let's
See,
do a
just stop
synopsis.
talking.
Saturday on Gear Radio.
Stop talking.
Jordan, talk about everything we talked about real quick. Go.
Synopsis
20
quick.
seconds.
Peach-scented vaginas, rose-scented farts, blue-painted body hair.
Blue planted.
Blue-plated.
Plated.
Plated.
Blue and braided.
Braided body hair.
Yeah.
Armpit hair specifically.
Yeah.
All
Delicious
right.
blue
Are you
armpit
done
hair.
with your check-in? Do we have more? Is there more? Keep
got
going.
more.
Don't stop. Keep going.
Check in, check in. But we're over the body part stuff. You missed all the
Thank
sexiness.
God. No, thank God.
23-year-old chess grandmaster falls asleep during match. Still a grandmaster. Check in.
He fell asleep and he won?
He drew. He basically, the other guy could only tie him while he was asleep.
His name is Magnus Carlsen. What the? My name is Magnus for Magnuson. I play chess and then I fall asleep.
I'm changing
I
my name
can't
to
even-
Magnus.
No, I can't even believe they have live streams of chess matches.
They've got live streams of
Are you
everything.
kidding me?
I know, it's just-
People love chess. Remember, I was in chess club, and like people knew like who was champions, and like they would talk about all the people, and I'm like, I don't know.
It's a
what
very
you guys are-
small
There's
slice of people that you were
magazines.
hanging out with, I'm
There's-
pretty sure, at the
there's
chess place, at
tournaments.
the Y.
Websites.
It was not at the
devoted
Y.
entirely.
It was-
Do you play chess, Sarah Wilcox?
all the time.
No, you don't.
I do. I have it on Nintendo.
It's not real chess.
You just made Tiffany so jealous. She's like, I have a Nintendo.
I have
Why
a
don't
s-
I have chess?
I have a Super Nintendo.
Oh,
Do they
God.
have
Yeah.
chess for
I
that?
think it's called like Chess Master or something.
Really?
They play.
I
some
like
for
playing
me.
against humans though.
Yeah, she plays against, yeah. It's Luigi and Mario. Every time they make a move, they're like, whee! Yeah, I need to get him a mic. You're coming back in to do a show again. Yeah. I mean, how long did the match last? How long was he there?
I don't know, but he fell
Scroll
over.
down.
He
Scroll down to the rest of the
He
article.
slumped
so we can see.
over at least twice while waiting for his opponent to make a move during Game 8 of the championship.
Dude, could you imagine if he like fell forward, just smashed all the pieces off the table?
I think
my,
that's
I'd
a
be
forfeit.
I'd be so pissed.
It wasn't speed chess then.
Not for
No.
him.
No,
I mean, like
it was
the clock.
No, it was
Central
sleeping
Park.
pill chess. It was ambient chess.
It's the only movie she's ever seen that she knows about chess is they were
I
playing
play
that chess.
chess. I watch Bobby Fischer.
Okay, yeah, you've been around, Tiffany. You've played chess. All right, fine. You were
I'm
in a
really
chess
good
club.
at it,
You just went
remember?
there because you were bored.
What's your
Nuh-uh,
favorite
I went
take it
opening?
2 days.
Yeah, what's your favorite opening move?
It's what?
The pawn. With the horse.
I don't know the names of things. I just know how to do it well.
I do
can
the
beat
Bobby
you.
Fischer. That's my favorite first move is the Bobby
Swear to
Fischer.
God, what do you call the ones that look like horses?
Knights.
Oh, okay, all right. She's got at least
Really?
some of the term. Dude, she doesn't
I
even
know
know.
all them.
Okay,
names.
well then, what's your first move?
I call the castles castles. I like. To
They're
say-
not castles.
The
though.
rooks.
No, I like to
Oh,
say
see,
to annoy the guys because when I beat the
uh.
old dudes at chess that are like pros at it, and I beat them and I called it a castle and a horse, they're like,
Oh,
Oh, you're the worst.
she's like, you sunk my battleship. Get out of here. Get out of here. A pony, yeah. Some horses and pony. Yeah.
oh, I should call it pony.
Castle. Oh my God, I hit you with a castle.
Enough of her and her cuteness. Check in, check in. 80-year-old woman dies in Rio de Janeiro after they put coffee and milk through her IV.
Oh, what?
Check in.
Wow. Yeah,
Apparently.
it's fluid, but why would it be in an... First of all, I work in the medical field, and you should... When has there ever been coffee and milk in an IV bag?
I
When
don't
does that
know.
ever happen?
I have requested it.
Yeah, I've always said I want that. So it doesn't work then? You can't do it
It'll
really?
kill you.
So,
Student nurse
Yeah.
Rejane Morera Teles defended her mistake in a television interview, saying anyone can get confused. Now she'd only been there for 3 days, so she's
Jesus.
fairly new nurse. They do make mistakes.
Not a mistake like that.
But why would you even have an intravenous drip filled with coffee and
Well,
milk?
Maybe she hadn't had her coffee yet, obviously, and that's what happens before you have coffee.
She was
I mean,
probably.
But why would you fill an IV bag with it?
Because you can strap it to your waist and then take the whole tube and just keep it behind
Ooh,
your
that's
ear
smart.
and then.
That's so much less
Occasionally,
convenient than a cup or mug.
I know.
You can't carry stuff around when you're.
She
in
accidentally
this.
administered an intravenous drip filled with coffee and milk to this lady who died hours afterwards. The fluid was injected in her body. It says as the feed and blood drips were next to each other. Again, I've never been in a hospital where they had a coffee drip hanging. No,
Yeah,
but
I know.
that never happens. Like, there's no drug rep that comes, hey, I bought a coffee for you all. It's in cute little IV bags. That never happens.
I mean, if you literally can only drink coffee through a little tube coming from a bag hanging over your bed, maybe you shouldn't get coffee at that point, right?
well, and not only that, most IV fluids that you get into your body are clear or pretty clear. I mean, even the
Yeah.
multivitamin are it's all like a clear yellowish. Never is it
Ew.
brown or tan.
I don't want anything clear yellowish in an IV bag near my body again.
Why?
Imagine what
What?
they could mix up there.
It's tan if they put milk in it.
What? What did you just say?
The coffee is tan if they put milk in it. What? I don't see why that's funny.
It's funny because I was saying that would never be in an IV bag. A tan fluid would never be. I've never seen
Yeah.
tan fluid.
Tan or brown or black. It's
in
not done.
Maybe in a feeding tube they have but usually it's white milky fluid that they go through a feeding tube and that goes in the stomach, not in the veins. So it wouldn't have killed her. It would have given her, coffee
When I
buzz.
die, I want coffee.
In your veins?
I don't care.
However, they'll deliver it to my body.
yeah, I'll take it.
I know. After tonight, I may help you with that.
Catheter.
All right.
One more. Check in. Couple in England is fined £100 when they put a negative review of a hotel online.
Nice.
Check in. This is apparently becoming a big problem now.
Well, who fined them?
The hotel. They go to this hotel, they stay there,
Yeah.
they put a bad review online afterwards, and the hotel charges them an extra $100 on their bill.
Oh,
They
dick
charge
move.
their credit card.
That's a dick move.
And apparently there's like a small contract you have to sign when you're checking in now that says if you put a bad review online, we will fine you.
What?
Yeah.
We will find
There's
you.
more and more hotels are doing this.
That's awful.
Yeah.
That is awful.
Tiffany, yes, you may ask a question.
Why would they do that while they're in the hotel still? That's stupid.
No,
Like-
they did it after.
Oh, like how far away do you think you're supposed to wait?
No, you're not supposed to do it
How
at all.
Far away. 5 miles.
You're
At
not
5
supposed to
miles,
do either
it's-
one.
No, I mean like days.
Once you've driven 20 miles,
Then you can get on the Twitter feed.
you're free.
That's really awful, but because basically they're saying even if we're bad, you can't do anything about it.
Right.
I say screw man. I wouldn't pay them. Take me to court, dude.
Yeah. Oh.
That's awful. I'd go back and vandalize their hotel.
Ooh,
That's what I would do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a caller on the phone live from Great Britain. It's Gav from Funny Looking Podcast. I think it's Gav. I don't know. It just says Funny Looking.
It's Gav Cross, probably.
It is Gav Cross.
All
His
right.
voice.
Mr. Gav Cross, Funny Looking Podcast. Welcome to the show. What's up, brother?
Hello, Chris.
Hello.
Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Hello, Tiffany.
Hi.
Hello, Crystal.
Really getting old.
How are you? How are you all?
We're good. How are you this evening?
Over the moon, excited. Just been waiting to call. We've been talking about calling. There's a few of us want to call and just make connection with you.
Sure.
It's,
So, Glenn, have you taken up smoking yet?
He was in the middle of talking,
Oh,
Jordan.
I
Just
didn't know.
cut him off. Let the man speak, please.
He's rude to me.
Let him
Sorry.
speak. Go ahead, Gav.
who's rude? Who was talking?
That's Jordan. He has no sense of timing or anything.
Hello. Are you new?
Yeah, I just started.
I haven't started smoking yet, but I as soon as Tiffany said it was cool, I'm there.
Now it's late. We're getting ready to celebrate Thanksgiving. Do you guys celebrate Thanksgiving? I've been asking it to everybody that I know that's from out of the country. They look at me like, "What are you talking about?"
No. It seems parochial.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting coming from an English guy. You have a queen, is my point. You still have a queen.
I'm a Republican.
You've been doing great work with the. What number is that, Crystal? Is that the New York number?
Yeah.
Okay, put him on. We'll have him hold on for a second. Gab, we're expecting a phone call from a guest from New York. I don't want to cut you off, but I like the fact that you called. I know it's late at night there. The show's been going good, and I certainly like the.
We put him on hold anyway.
Thank you, and I certainly like the stuff that you're doing with Brad Maclean.
No, he's on hold.
Who's on hold?
Gav is. We got Mr.
Jordan.
All right, caller. Sorry, we put the call on hold. Who's on the line?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Who are we speaking with?
It's Eddie.
Eddie, what's up? Eddie Brill, how are you, sir?
I'm good. I was wondering what was going on. It was one of those. I was there, but I didn't think you heard me.
Yeah, no.
And it was dancing.
We have Skype. We had another caller in from England. It's like 4 a.m. there. So I was trying to roll through that real quick.
Yeah, no, I understand. Put that guy to bed.
On the phone, Eddie Brill, comedian, lives in New York City, was the booker for Late Show with David Letterman. And if you're a comedian who is in the circuit or just touring or working, you know who Eddie Brill is. Eddie, welcome to the show. Thanks so much for taking time out and calling us.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's my pleasure. Thanksgiving time.
Yeah, how is that going? What do you got planned for Thanksgiving?
I have family in Florida and family in New York. So, Thanksgiving in New York and then Christmas in Florida. So that's how I pull it off.
Are,
a lot of great. I have a brother here. I have a niece here. I have a sister-in-law, a brother-in-law, my nephew. All here.
Yeah, everybody's got family that they go and descend upon, especially in Florida. I know that when people find out you live in Florida, they're like, "Ooh, you live in Florida? I'm coming at some point."
I know everyone's your family.
Yeah, and then you become like the base hub for all their touristy things that they do, and then they try to drag you on the touristy things. And as Floridians, we're like, "I do not want to go to Busch Gardens. I don't want to do that." And they're like, "It'll be fun." I'm like, "No, I drive by it all the time. I don't want to do it."
What?
Yeah, I know. Well, New York, it's like, Statue of Liberty again. Oh.
Yeah, but that's a little bit more impressive than Busch Gardens. Let's be honest.
I don't know. Pretty close.
Statue of Liberty sucks.
I remember when the French came over and brought over Busch Gardens.
That's awesome. Now you used to book the Late Show with David Letterman, and that's you don't do that anymore. That's just recently you stopped doing that, correct?
Yeah, about 2 years ago.
About 2 years.
In 2012. Yeah, beginning of 2012, I think.
How long did you book the show?
It's been a couple of years ago. I still stayed on as the warm-up, but I didn't. I stopped booking in 2012.
How long did you book the show for? How many years?
11 years.
11 years.
From 2001 to 2012.
And now you're out.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying it was a pretty sweet gig. I mean, I had, I got to work every night at the Ed Sullivan Theater and hang out with Dave Letterman. So
right.
No matter what I did over there, it worked out. It was really amazing.
And now,
the show that I loved and respected, I got to be a part of it for a very long time. It was amazing. 17 years in one place was, it was dream come true. And now I'm doing a million other things, and the show's about to be over, but I'm out, and now I'm just back doing a lot of stand-up, and I've been acting a lot. I've been doing a lot of film work, which has been great. And I got another 1 or 2 things coming up soon. So it's been a good, busy time. I'm able to do a lot of things I couldn't do because I was working at Letterman. So
yeah.
It's working out nice.
I'd be okay with that though. If I was doing that, I'd be like, yeah, I missed a few things, but I got this other thing going on. How did you get around to fielding the talent for the show? Did you have to go out around the country and see people, or did people send you just like submitted tapes and you viewed them? How does it work?
The best way is to see people live, and the good thing is by being a stand-up, I was traveling to, all these American cities, international cities that went all over the world. And one day of the week that I was headlining or at the club, they would set up a showcase of all the best local talent. So, I got familiar with all the best comedy clubs, on the planet, which, you get to do when you want to play them. And at the same time, these people, they're not the best comedy clubs for no reasons because they care about the industry. They really are part of an incredible scene where they sometimes, in fact, started the comedy scene and really, cemented it. So those are the kind of people I sort of gravitated toward, and they would put on their best comics. But at the same time, I listened to my friends who are comics, comics I respected who said, look, I just worked in Appleton, Wisconsin this weekend, and the comic I worked with was incredible and perfect for the show, and that really came, about. Plus, I had probably 800 to 1,000, tapes and links and things to listen to all the time, from all over the world. So it was pretty intense, but it was amazing and cool to do. I'm still booking a lot. I've been booking stuff for about 30 years. Letterman was, of course, the biggest,
Sure.
The biggest stage for that kind of thing. But, I continue to book the same quality people. It's kind of fun. I never thought I'd be into booking. I never thought I'd be a comedian. I never thought I'd work for Letterman. There's a lot of things I never thought I'd do that I'm doing. So it's kind of been a really fun life,
So
cool things.
what did you want to be when you grew up then, if not a comedian?
I didn't want to grow up, and I didn't. At the beginning I was good in school, and I was like, I don't know, this and that. But then all of a sudden I said, I want to do, maybe be a broadcaster, like do the news or sports or something. And that was kind of a cool thing for me that I wanted to do. When I was in Florida, I was in high school, and I did the announcing of the games, and that was, my name was in the paper, and it was kind of cool. And I wrote for the local paper in Hollywood, Florida, and I liked doing that. So that was sort of my first interest, and I went to college for that in Boston at Emerson College.
All right,
and
I partied there.
It's a good place to do that. I did more partying than you can ever imagine. I think 6 or 7 lifetimes worth.
And then ended up a comedian because of it.
Sex and drugs and rock and roll, but we left stuff over for you.
I
Jay Leno says in the commercial, we'll make more.
Yeah, I actually auditioned for you. I don't know if it was an audition, but I did a showcase here locally for Coconuts. It's a chain that's been in Florida forever. I mean, you know of the chain. You know Bob Shoemaker. He's been doing it here forever. Yeah, and he has a Tampa Bay Comedy Festival, and he invited a couple of us to do basically a showcase. You sat in the back, you watched us, you took us into a conference room, very, in the back and the secretive, and then gave us notes and destroyed all of our dreams, all 5 of us. He killed all of us.
It was awesome.
Well, here's the thing about that. When I'm a comic, and I auditioned for all those shows, and I never found out why I didn't get the show. I didn't know what I could have done to get the show if I was a comic that even had a chance if that show was, the kind of style of comedy I did fit their style.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all think we fit everything.
Sure.
I wanted the truth. I wanted to know. So what I did was I didn't force people to go into the back of the comedy club. I offered what I knew from all the experience I had doing what I did to, help people by telling the truth. And, really, what I realized is that no matter how much you want to help people and tell them the truth, people really don't want to hear the truth all the time. Sometimes they just want to hear, you got the gig.
Sure.
Yeah. That would be much better than the truth most of the time, to be honest.
Well, but you know what I think is if I would have found out certain things, I would have been a better comic. Of course, you have to find out of your own. And also, I want people to know that when you book a gig, you try to get a person for that gig. If you're trying to be a writer on the Bob Newhart show and you don't have that voice in your kind of writing style or to make that voice, then you're not going to get the gig. You can be the best writer in the world.
Yeah.
Same thing with comics on Letterman. Some of my best friends, that's what the pitfalls of being a comedian, were not right for the show, and it hurts not to be able to book them, but part of the job of the booker is you take a lot of hits. You gotta tell 99.9% of the people no. But the positive thing is you can help a lot of people to focus on their career, to find a way to get to it.
You
be honest with that. A lot of people have thanked me later, said, "Well, at least you told me the truth." And as I walk through this crazy, business, at least I knew the truth because you told me.
Yeah, the advice that you gave me during the show was you got great energy, which I get that a lot because I'm a high energy comedian. And you said I don't know who you are, but I knew what you were saying. I don't know who you are on stage. Like you said to me, you said you got to identify yourself personality wise within the first 15, 20 seconds so people can identify with the character that you are or what you're trying to say up there. And I really hadn't identified myself, and that helped me a lot because now I'm this. It's sort of
that's sort of a combination of two things. What happens a lot of times is that we act like a comedian. That's all of us. We go on stage. I did, Carlin was my hero.
Right.
When I first did stand-up, I went on stage and I was George Carlin. I did those rhythms,
Right.
Because we're acting like comedians. We act like we don't know ourselves. We're constantly being told our whole lives that we're good or we're no good or, what I mean? How do we really know what we look like or what we do? And the way we find out is through life and life experience and, self-realization and all that kind of stuff.
Well,
and then, but when we go on stage at the beginning, we're never going to be that way. So the key is to know that, know that, look, I just get instead. Here's a great example that I've heard and I've told people. It's like it's a block of marble and the sculptor has it and they just chip away at the part that isn't them. You know what I mean? That's
sure.
how you get them.
Right.
So as human beings, we get all the stuff piled on. You're not good enough. Your parents give you advice, religion, politics, advertising, all the stuff that's not who we are, that's who we present at the beginning, and it's inauthentic. So the best way to do is to, just realize, get past all that crap, realize who we are, own our good, own our bad, and then not be afraid to talk about it and be vulnerable and have fun and make people laugh at the same time.
Yeah, it takes years to do that. I see a lot of the young comics. I know that I was just in a contest and Tiffany joked around that I was like, because I'm 49 and I took a break. I did improvisation with a troupe for like 6 or 7 years and it really helped my stand up. But I completely separated from stand up. And improvisers and stand ups, they don't really mix. It's like mimes and comics. They hate like jugglers. They just hate them. And so they're like, you're not a real comedian. And to me, improv is really the truest form of comedy because it comes from an honest, spontaneous place, whereas a lot of stand-ups kind of write it down. I found that a lot of the young comics, I'm looking at them, I'm like, I got beat, but I have more life experience than them, right, Tiffany?
Right, it was you and a bunch of 20-year-old guys.
I know, dude. I'm like, it's like the One Tree Hill competition, and then you threw in the crazy codger grandpa who's like, you crazy meddling kids, that guy.
It was true.
I know, it's very true. But there's so much. First of all, there's no rule in comedy. There's no right or wrong in comedy. You do what you do, and if someone doesn't like it or book you for it, it's a shame. You're gonna have to find someone who will book you.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell Andy Kaufman that you can't be that kind of guy because
sure.
everybody else is doing this and that's successful. So you can't really tell people what to do except to mostly be themselves would be the key, or a character that they've created that really is unique and original and has never been done before. It's going to have influence of that. I started in improv. That's how I started.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic.
And I think it does. You can mix an improv comic. As I've gotten older as a comic and gotten older and have experience in life, I have more to talk about.
Sure.
More experiences.
Sure.
And I'm very comfortable to ad lib and play on stage. Where I didn't years ago.
See, and that's the thing. I auditioned for Last Comic Standing Season 2. I auditioned for the Boston Comedy Festival out at McCurdy's. And I have a great set. I'm a good comic, but I am a club comic, and I improvise a lot with the audience. I like to have conversations. I like to find out spontaneously about people in the audience. And I'm not talking to insult them, which sometimes it ends up being.
Oh, yeah.
but
So
at the same
much.
time, just a connection with the audience, and I think that separates me. But there are two different types of comics. You look for TV comics. What is it? Do you think club comics can get into television? Do a Last Comic set?
Say no.
I don't believe there's two kinds of comics.
You don't think so?
I believe there are, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of kind of
Okay.
comics. Each person is their own. That's what I'm talking about. Each person, when they're unique, they're themselves. That's who they. Those are the kind of comics there are. I mean, there are comics that were right for Leno that weren't right for Letterman, or comics that were right for Fallon that were not right for Kimmel.
Right.
Everyone has a different style. Kimmel doesn't really even use stand-up, maybe 5 a year, something like that.
Yeah.
And but every show is different. Letterman always has the smart, quirky one-liners. Jake Johansson did the show more than anybody else.
Yeah.
Is that by accident?
Right.
No, because Jake Johansson, who was one of the most incredible, top-notch, prolific comedians of our time, gets to do Letterman 50 times because he's so great. There's other great, amazing comedians that are genius, more popular, maybe, who are in the genius class of Jake Johansson, and they don't get to do the show because they have a different style.
Who?
So the same thing in sitcoms. You know, you
Right.
get a sitcom, you have to have a certain look sometimes. You know, it's odd. What were you gonna say?
Who do you now? Because I don't really watch stand up, but who are the up and comers? Who are the guys that you think are really unique voices out there now that people should look out for?
Who should we look up on YouTube?
So many. I mean, there are people doing it for a long time that are, like Tommy Johnigan, I think is, one of the just incredible, smart, funny, great comics. Michael Shea. Watch him on stage do stand up. I mean, they're known, but they're known because they're amazing, incredible comedians that work really hard. Ahmad Baruka is in L.A. I think there are hundreds and hundreds of names. Pat McGann in Chicago. Aparna Nancherla, who I've known for years, as being funny, hilarious. I see that's the thing. It's funny. All these years, like I saw Aparna at a fantastic festival in North Carolina. That's in Carborough, which is one of the best, coolest festivals for young and old comics. I saw her and Sashir Zamata, and these are like these brilliant comics that no one's ever heard about. I gave them a little experience at my comedy festival not my comedy festival, the one that I booked the talent for.
Yeah.
And then they get to do these really big shows, and you feel proud that you found them a couple of years beforehand. So that's another beautiful benefit about finding these young comics.
Nice. You, I want to talk about a couple of things real quick before we let you go. And again, I really appreciate you taking time. You ran into a situation, I don't know if it was a couple of years ago, where you made a statement online. Can we talk about that, about female comics? And people really attacked you over it.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was a very weird time in my life because, as I said, I've been booking comics for 30 years. I never had said anything, would never. First of all, I don't look at comics as male and female and anything like that. I never did. And I ran a comedy club in the city, and always female comics, not because they were female, because they were hilarious.
Right, funny or not funny.
So I always book female comics. And Paula Poundstone's my favorite live comic.
Love her.
Lily Tomlin, and go back, and Lucille Ball, and then when I booked Letterman, I booked a bunch of women comics. The year that this thing came out, Karen Rontowski, who's never got a break. I gave her network television debut that year. So if people think that I don't think women are funny, it's ridiculous. Plus the minute the artist, the guy had a chance to push at someone who was in my position, and
right.
He did, and it became an attack piece. There was a thing where what's her face? I can't remember all the names in the article, the people that, but if there's somebody who said something about how I booked all male, middle-aged, it was Amy Schumer. She said I booked all male, middle-aged white comics on the show.
Huh.
And the funny thing about that was, it's not her fault. That was her perception but obviously she didn't watch the show. But I had given the author the list of comics that I had booked that year.
Right.
And not only were there was only one comic out of 18 that fit that category. The author could have said, look, I have the list. You're wrong. There are people younger than you who are on the show. There are people of color. There's a woman on the show. There's all different, whatever she said was wrong, but he put it in the article anyway. And then Anthony Jeselnik said Eddie puts on these workshops and forces people they made a suggestion, does he have a conflict of interest? Is he taking money from comedians to Booker at Letterman?
Yeah.
Which is a big thing to throw at somebody.
Sure.
But they never interviewed or asked that question of anyone who's ever taken one of my workshops that I've taught for 18 years all over the world, is that it's never been about booking Letterman. And I've said it at the beginning of every one. And I said, this is not an audition, this is a different hat. And everyone who's ever taken it, in all the years has gotten something out of it. In fact, I helped build the comedy department at Emerson College in Boston, and I'm working with Harvard to do the very same thing. So, you can't teach stand-up comedy, but you can workshop it.
Right.
There's an educational factor when it comes to comedy. I've been involved for years and years. So this article came out, and all it did was attack. Then it asked me a question about female comics, but, you know, it was a bigger conversation about comics. And when comics who are male and misogynistic comics, they would never get on the Letterman show. And there were some women comics whose tapes came across my desk that I watched that were very similar to these misogynistic comics. And that's why I made the statement. I'm pretty sure that's why I made the statement, because I don't think any other way.
Right.
That, you know, there was a couple of people, but not all women. If I didn't think all women were funny, I wouldn't have, you know, I was in the Washington Post talking about, you know, Washington newspaper with a Joan Rivers thing about how women were some of the funniest comics on the planet. You know, but people didn't want to do the research or find out what 30 years of booking female comics. I booked Cloris Leachman, I booked Paula Poundstone, I can go on and on and on. But the truth is, it just hurt because all I've been doing is really nice things as a comic for comics. And someone found a way to attack me and do it on a big scale, and upended my life for a little bit.
Yeah, they did.
But, you know, I hung in there, and I continue to book. And, you know, people who are worth their salt in the industry know the difference and know exactly what really did happen. And, you know, I'm fine now, and I'm still booking, and, you know, there's no complaints from anyone except people who didn't get the show, who want an excuse.
Right.
You know, they don't want to blame themselves. They need to blame somebody else.
They really do swoop, and I know that just recently Artie Lang made some comments on Twitter, and man, did they just attack the hell out of him. And some of the comments were a little inappropriate. But my question, the reason I bring it up is my question is, do you think people are getting too sensitive for stand-up for us to be honest on stage?
No, I think we should be honest on stage, and I think that the backlash that comes from it should be, you know, it matters. I mean, there are certain things that, you know, I don't know. It's hard really to give a full, just, you know, definition of my feelings on the whole broad spectrum.
Sure.
There shouldn't be censorship. Comics should say what they want. You know, comics should be able to make mistakes and say things on stage, but it's all about, even Chris Rock says it in a bit, it's all about intent. If your intent is to be an asshole, if your intent is to be a pig, you know, then you deserve to be chastised for it, because, you know, there's no reason for that. But if you're doing something that's smart or clever, you're playing with words, or you're taking the feet out from underneath a really horrific situation by making people laugh about it, that might be sensitive. But, you know, fuck you. You know what I mean? You know?
No, listen, that's
how comedy works.
I'm very honest on stage, and when I hear those things, like I still do a bit about hip-hop music and how I want to be able to say the N-word as a term of endearment because I love hip-hop music, and people have actually said, oh, well, you're racist. I'm like, how is that racist? I'm talking about the use of the word in hip-hop music. You need to relax, dude. You're not even listening to what I'm talking about. And I just feel like people are really jumping the gun on that whole thing. It's amazing to me. It's like, what do you...
You know, there's a lot of sensitivity, and it's a shame that there is. I understand it, but sometimes it's worthy. You know, sometimes you get in a scenario where someone's a complete racist, and it's really nice to get up in arms about it, and show and make an example. Or especially violence. You know, this horrible violence that we say, oh, the good old days. You know, now we know what's been going on behind the scenes for a million years with, you know, not just sports players or comedians, but all men in society.
Right.
There's a lot of very bad men who are cowards who are hitting women, and they've been getting away with it for years and years and years. And now that it's out in the public, maybe that'll change. And you know, hope to God the percentage gets lesser until everyone understands.
Or women are just
that kind of thing. I mean, so when that kind of stuff comes out, all the creepy stuff, that's been going on forever and ever. It's probably going on more before. Now in the viral world, people have to be careful about being creepy, which is creepy. You know what I mean?
Two more things. Yeah, right. Two more things. On a positive note, I wanted to say we had Kevin Bartini on the phone a couple weeks ago, and he was talking about the George Carlin Way. I want to congratulate you guys for getting a street named after George Carlin. It's really awesome that you guys did that.
Yeah, Bartini did all the work. He really did. The only way we kind of helped was showing up and backing him. You know, there was a couple of things he needed. We were all there for him, and because he did all the work for it. Very proud. Carl was my hero. Became my friend. It was dream come true. Part of my life.
That was awesome.
And his family. I'm very close to his family, and to be able to see that happen in my lifetime and to be there for it, and then do a show at night with all the best comics in the world. on stage there. It just felt really right and good, and comedy's great. No matter all this negative stuff or whatever, there's always negative stuff. The story you brought up about me happens in every business.
Sure.
It's the corporate world, and you have to, do all this kind of stuff. But the truth is, there's so much greatness. I've been doing stand-up for 30 years. I love it. Every night I do it, I love it more and more.
Yeah.
It gets better and better as I get older because I actually do love it. And even if people complain about it, they love it and they just like to complain and they want to do that. And all the people who are outside of comedy, who are, jumping on comics for what they're saying, I'm sorry for you, but,
I know.
have a sense of humor, and, it's really great. It's a great business, and so many cool things have happened. I'm the happiest guy in the world because of my life. Even though you get some shit that goes on,
Yeah.
I'm still dancing.
No, and I'm the same way. I look, I've maintained a day job, and I still do stand-up because I really love the art form. I really love being on stage. I like making people laugh. And I don't make the money that you make, but I will not stop doing it. I cannot stop doing it. And I never shot for, television, but I can't stop being on stage. I can't, and I'm good at it.
It's like a zombie.
No, I'm good at it. If I wasn't good at it, I'd be like, screw it, I'm not going to do it, but I'm good at it. Last thing, Eddie, I want to thank our producer, Crystal Hayes, for getting you on the show. You and her hooked up, I think, on Twitter. Was it Twitter, Crystal? Was Twitter? On Facebook, excuse me, Facebook. You liked her photo.
I never really did Twitter.
Yeah.
I did it at the very beginning, very, very, very beginning, but
yeah,
I
no.
got off
They're vicious on Twitter. You don't want any part of that. But
Right.
I wanted to ask you about this. We're both comics. I want to be honest with you. I want to say this. It was a little weird because I'm like, she's like, oh, I'm talking to Eddie Brill. I'm like, why are you talking to Eddie Brill? Because she's not a comic. Oh, I met him on Facebook. I'm like, yeah, I did a show in front of him. She's like, yeah, we're talking. And then like you guys kept talking, and then maybe we'll go to New York. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Then I come home and she's Skyping with you on Skype. I'm like, what the shit, man? But here's the thing. Here's the thing, Eddie. I got a question. I came in. I caught a little glimpse. You were sitting there without your shirt on. What the hell is up with the Skype with no shirt? Who does that anymore?
I guess maybe I'm old school when it comes to it. I wasn't naked.
I had no way of knowing that. I could only see from your navel lineup.
Very true. I know. I wasn't naked.
Now, Eddie.
There were plenty of people in the room when I was Skyping.
They were all shirtless. It was very hot. We were lifting weights.
Yeah, actually, my shirt was a shirt, but it was a picture of a topless guy.
Look, I didn't. They didn't want me to bring it up. I'm like, I have to ask him about it. And it's no big deal to me. I'm not freaking out. But I'm like, I'm sorry. I have to ask him about that.
He had a tube top on.
I promise I was cool.
All right, Eddie. I want to thank you so much for coming on. Now, do you have your shirt on right now? I just want to know because if.
You know what's very strange? I'm completely dressed.
He's got socks
I have
on.
clothes on. I'm having I don't know. It's very rare for me, but
Perfect.
It was a formal affair tonight. So
Right on. I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule, giving us a call, and giving us some insight into the world of stand-up. And I appreciate the advice that you gave me. It helped me a lot, and I hope that you continue to do that. And again, thanks so much for calling.
All right, pal. You guys take care of yourself.
All right, thank you. There you go. That's Eddie Brill checking out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Brill coming with his clothes on. You can Skype me naked anytime, baby. Seriously.
Eddie Brill, a great interview. Thanks. Sorry, Gav, that we had to cut you off. I knew he was coming at 9, and you called right at 9. Now it's like 5 in the morning.
I know.
He's not on hold still, is he?
It's only 5 hour distance.
Is it 5 hour difference?
Yeah, it's not like
You're listening to Double Special. The phone number that I have not given out is 727-475-6139. If you want to give us a call, you can do so. We have Sarah Wilcox in the studio, one of the original Charming Hooligans. We got a hooligan quiz coming up very shortly. It's going to be awesome.
Got Daryl Knapp here.
We got Daryl Knapp hanging out. Daryl, do you want to get on the mic and just say hello to everybody?
You can take Tiffany's
take
mic.
Take Tiffany's mic. Say hello. Really trying to.
She doesn't mind.
You should do the hooligan part.
No, what the hooligan part? Go ahead. Just say hello to everybody, Daryl.
Hello, happy Thanksgiving.
Get right into the mic.
Hello, happy Thanksgiving.
Put your goddamn mouth on it. Oh, God. We got a double call coming in? All
We do.
right, we got a phone call.
More Englishers calling in. Live from England, it's Petchrachelli and John Wilson.
You all right?
Yeah, all right.
Evening.
Oh, I hate the all right
So-
thing. I hate the all right thing. I hate
I could have told him to state your name and purpose. Do you want me to do that?
Tiffany, no one cares what
No,
you
there's
like
no-
or hate.
There's no purpose to anything.
All right, so we got Petchrachelli on the one line. John Wilson. Where is John Wilson calling from? Where do you live, John?
Well, Liverpool, I suppose.
You suppose? You don't know?
Well, you know, it's better for you if I say Liverpool and it's easier all round.
Okay, I can get with that. I get that.
Have you never heard of Liverpool before?
Yes, I have.
Of course.
Of course I've heard of
everyone
Liverpool.
Have you seen the movie Snatch with the people that live in the caravans?
Yes.
That's Liverpool.
Well, John doesn't sound like those people.
He's putting on a voice.
I was hoping
John,
it was like
you
that.
have been in a caravan. You used to race turds
No,
outside the caravan.
Oh, it was lovely. I did have caravan days with the family. It was lovely.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Anyway, I just want to say,
Yes, John.
you know, I was watching very carefully there. Tiffany eating poached egg on toast. Is it poached egg?
What? That was a sweet. That was a what's it called? A pumpkin pie.
What's it called?
Pumpkin pie. Do you know what, Tiffany? The interest you showed in that last segment was just wonderful. And I have to say, you know, I mean, we could see you. You know what I mean? If it was, if we weren't getting videoed, you know what I mean? You could have been quiet, but you sneaked around there, and as if we couldn't see you. You know, we can see you. We can see you. You don't have to pretend.
I was sneaking around for Eddie Brill not to hear me. I didn't want to be rude.
Yep.
Well, you could not eat the fucking pumpkin pie. That would be a start.
I just felt like I
Mr.
wasn't.
Eddie Brill. Mr. Eddie Brill might have been watching back on YouTube for all we know.
Well, I felt like I shouldn't be talking, so I felt like why not eat? Do something
Well,
with
why
my
not?
mouth.
Right?
Well, yeah, I mean, you know.
It's the best thing she could do with her mouth.
Yeah.
She won't do anything else.
Talking, eating.
Guys, you guys doing okay?
It was a poached egg.
It was. I don't know the.
Well, yeah.
Does Tiffany ever?
I thought, Chris, I'd introduce you to John Wilson because this seems to be a stand-up themed show, and John Wilson is the stand-up in England right now. He's top of the line.
Really, I didn't realize that. I know his picture says "I am a comedian," so I'll have to go with that.
That's his catchphrase.
Don't believe anything you read.
John, how long have you been doing stand-up?
I don't believe anything Petchrachelli says either.
I believe
true,
everything.
that's
Hook,
true.
line, and sinker. I have no choice.
Rule one.
I'm talking you up here, knobhead.
How long have you been doing stand-up, John?
I've been doing that for 12 months.
Are you serious?
Man and boy.
He's been doing Men and Boys, is what he's saying.
Whatever works in Liverpool. I don't know how you guys roll over there, or sort of Liverpool.
Is that like Boys to Men?
No.
It's again. I'll just repeat myself. Let's not listen to anything that Petchrachelli says, shall we?
With John, it's more like Men to Boys.
If people wanted to check out some stand-up online, do you have any clips online, John, that people can check out?
No, we've got nothing. They've got nothing. nothing you want to see of mine.
You
trust me.
are on top of your game, sir.
Can you brag a little more? Just brag a little more.
Right.
God.
No,
Hey.
that's the thing. That's the thing. You see, it's all about deprecation.
Yeah, England, they never brag
Mainly in my
about
pants, but
Yeah, he's. Tiffany, did you go see any stand-up when you were in England? Any of these?
No, I didn't even acknowledge stand-up back then.
it's too busy eating.
No, the food there was terrible. You guys have bad food. I'm used to the
Come on.
sugary bread
Pumpkins.
crap.
Who eats pumpkins?
You're used to the diabetes list
Yeah,
food.
yeah. Your guys' stuff was too bland for my mouth.
It's called healthy, sweetheart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A boiled chunk of meat and a bunch of potatoes. It's not healthy. It's
Yeah, that's
It's
all
just
we eat,
bland
isn't it,
crap.
Knob Rot?
Oh, wait. Yeah. Putting that
Ba,
Marmite.
you ignorant twat.
I've seen those bangers you have. Those are terrible.
Right, yeah, your fish
Yeah,
and
Your sausage is off.
fish and chips are not healthy.
Yeah, the sausage roll is disgusting. That's
Your
one of the most
curry.
disgusting things I ever had was a sausage roll with chips.
Oh yeah, they're sausage rolls. They love sausage rolls.
Yeah.
Oh my god, on
Listen,
and on about
can I-
the sausage
Could
rolls.
I just say nobody in England has sausage roll and chips.
We
Nobody.
just give that to the dopey Yanks when they come over for a
No,
laugh.
when I remember every party I went to had sausage rolls. Anything with the kids love sausage rolls over there.
Yeah.
Like, sausage roll.
I trust
mommy.
Tiffany. She's right here, and she's American.
Sausage roll.
She's right here, and she's just been eating bloody pumpkin on toast.
You don't eat pumpkins. They're not for bloody eating.
It's pumpkin pie, and
Yeah,
that
and it's-
happens on Thanksgiving.
And it's not on toast. It's a pie. It's called crust, guys. You guys do have pies over there, right? I'm assuming.
No, they're filled
Yeah.
with bloody meat and potatoes.
Your
Meat pies.
pilgrims brought this over. Don't blame us.
We saw Sweeney Todd.
We brought apple pie over. Pumpkins are like acorns. You don't eat them.
It's a squash.
Pumpkins are like acorns. They're totally different. Acorn's a nut. Pumpkin's a squash. What the hell are you talking
it tastes
about?
good when it's in a pie.
What, acorns?
I would never just
Yeah,
eat a pumpkin.
acorn is a nut.
What?
Yeah, but you eat acorns.
You don't eat
Who eats acorns?
Squirrels?
Nobody eats acorns here.
Squirrels.
That's not what I heard.
What did you hear? That Americans are walking around with acorn stuffed in our cheeks? Well, I don't understand where you might have heard that.
I heard that acorn pie is huge over there.
Acorn pie. Acorn pie.
That's
Yeah, get me
gross.
some of that. Yeah, I need that.
No.
Well, listen, we're going to eat some more food for you guys. John, I'm so glad that you took time out to join us. And
It was lovely.
Yes,
Can
go
I
ahead.
just say,
Please.
Can I just say, the wonderful Crystal, because obviously we'll be hearing dulcet tones very soon on Brad's fine show
Yeah.
on the Brad Maclean 30 minutes in the back room, even though it's turned into 45 minutes now. But I've told him this. And Crystal's voice, honestly, it's what a wonderful woman, and just as good looking as well. And honestly,
She's gorgeous, isn't she, John?
She's absolutely
Jesus
stunning.
Christ.
Do you want to Skype her without a shirt on?
Yeah.
You can do that.
She's open
Listen,
to it.
man. Listen. I just recorded my whole part of Shipwreck with a boner. So don't you worry about things like that. But you're a lucky man, Chris. You're a lucky man.
Yeah, it's luck. All right, guys. Listen, always a pleasure talking to you. I'm looking forward to Crystal thing. She's got to tape a line that she forgot. Did you do that? You did it. Okay, you didn't send. Okay.
Ask John if he's got any.
Can Crystal say goodbye to us? So
Yeah.
we haven't heard her.
Yeah, I know because we got Sarah's got the microphone.
She's over being sexy in the corner.
Yeah. Say hello to your fans, for God's sakes.
With her Beatles shirt from Liverpool.
Hi, guys.
Oh.
Easy. Put your sausage back in your pants.
Oh, this is a wonderful moment. This basically tops the poached egg.
Yeah. I'll say you should see her poached eggs. They're awesome. No, they're fantastic.
I want to see. Have you ever had a poached egg, Tiffany? Is that something you're down?
What does that mean?
You don't know what a poached egg is?
It was taken from
Is
the
that-
forest illegally.
Wait, is it when an egg is just by its like, and there's the egg, and then you stab it, and all like the yellow stuff comes out? Is that poached?
No, it's like overeaten.
What?
Oh, for goodness' sake! I don't. Do you know what? I don't think an egg has ever touched your lips.
I
All right, guys.
have.
Listen, I got another call coming through. I got to let you guys go. A pleasure. Thanks, Crystal. We're looking forward to 30 minutes in the back room.
Wait.
What?
I don't
got
know
another
what
call.
poached egg is.
I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay.
You will Google it
It's
for
an
you.
egg cooked in water, you thick man.
There it is. We'll let
That
you guys
doesn't
go on.
sound good.
All right,
Thank you.
guys.
Well, I'll definitely want to see that next time.
All right, thanks, guys. We'll talk to you later.
John Wilson and
Love you.
There you go.
Petchrachelli, ladies and gentlemen. Live from England.
It's
together.
cooked in water.
Check him out on 30 Minutes in the Back Room every week.
It's water. Yeah, you're listening to Double Special. It's a phone call edition. We got Sarah Wilcox in the studio. You having fun so far?
I'm having a
Is your
fabulous
mom?
time.
She's still. Are you? Is everything okay with it? Because
got
I
a
feel bad because
dog.
you guys came straight from the airport. I feel like
playing
comfy. Have you eaten? They're not
Facebook
going to eat.
games.
Refuse.
She had a poached egg.
You had a poached egg. Perfect. The phone number is 727-475-6139. If you call, and we got another phone call on. Oh, there we go. We'll go ahead and take it. That's the guy that called before. Let's find out who it is.
We skip Brady, though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got another caller to the Double Special Show. Person, state your name and purpose, please.
Oh yeah, I had that.
Hi, hello, it's Clarence Renoir. My purpose is not to die anytime soon.
Clarence Renoir, Miguel Hito's grandfather, Doreen's love interest, is on the phone. How are you doing, Clarence?
Who's Doreen? My mother?
What?
Yeah.
Loreen?
Wait, Lorraine's
Yeah, that
on the
too.
phone?
No.
Yeah, sure. No, she's not on the phone.
Hello, Clarence. How are you?
Oh God.
It's wonderful to meet you finally. I'm sorry my retarded daughter has been putting me off, but I've wanted to meet you for such a long time.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Wow, that's. Hey, you jackass! I know who it is. JB. Damn it.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
it could be Lorraine.
How you-
Sarah's mom's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have a hot mom.
Wait, what?
Yeah, go ahead, Clarence. Sorry.
Sorry about that. I'm a little rowdy.
Yeah, it's,
It's past my bedtime.
Well-
How's your guest?
now everything is going good. Sarah's doing good. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? You got people coming to your house? Are you going to cook? What are you doing?
We're going to the Reverend's house.
Perfect.
The
Oh,
Reverend Joey T from the show, and we're gonna have a huge Christmas blowout on on Friday.
Add him to the call. All right. Well, good. I hope everything goes good. We'd like to make it up, but I got like 5 people in town. We're going to try to work everything out. But I know I got Miguel's request for the birthday party that's happening. I think is it a birthday party that's happening?
Oh, yeah, it's Sherry's birthday. You know, of all the things that have happened to me that's good, and not Miguel, but she's all right. She's good. She's a treasure.
She's a treasure. All right, well, listen, brother, always a pleasure to talk to you. We're looking forward to the rap thing. Hopefully you get your voice into those raps. We're looking forward to doing that. But if not, if we don't talk to you before, then have a good Thanksgiving. Have a good holiday season, all right?
Okay, here's Miguel for a moment. Hang on.
All right, Don't die, Clarence.
Don't die.
Don't die. That's good, guys. Very good.
Real quick, Miguel, I got Brady on the other line. What's up?
Tell everybody I said hi out there. Want you guys to have a happy Thanksgiving. Hope everything goes good. We're having everybody in studio for a huge Thanksgiving dinner live on air. It's going to be insane. Mayor Rob Ford's coming out.
Sweet.
That fat bastard.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's going to do. He's going to be stuffing his face. I'm sure we'll have to make extra food in that case. But
cocaine.
It's going to be wild. So you guys, if you get a chance, even if you can't show up, call in and wish Sherry a happy birthday, man.
I will do that. I'll definitely do that.
If you get a chance. But let's get this holiday out of the way, then we'll get the beat squared away, and then we'll get this ball rolling.
All right, Mixmaster Flash.
Take care. Happy Thanksgiving.
All right, there you go. Miguel Hito, Cranial Emissions. Check him out online. Google it. Look at him. Happy Thanksgiving, brother. Have a safe one, okay?
Take care, guys.
All right, there you go, Miguel.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miguel Hito. He's going to have Rob Ford on the air. I'm jealous, but we'll have to settle for the second most offensive Canadian. Brady's on the line. Brady Ferguson. Go ahead.
You know what? I don't know if I'm comfortable with all this shirtless Skyping here. I'll tell you what. If my wife came home and I was shirtless and I was Skyping with somebody, I'd get cupped in the head with a coffee cup.
Well, here's the thing, Brady. I don't know, because comics are in their hotel rooms and they're doing shows, and you get comfortable and you throw on the laptop and you. And
you know what? No, I don't. I put on a shirt, for God's sake. I don't understand. You're being too nice.
No, I'm just saying. I don't want Eddie to feel like I was calling him out for some creepy stuff, because that's not what I was saying.
Parameters are just a little wider than others. You know what I mean?
When I walked in, I saw it. I was like, "Who Skypes with a shirt off? I've never done that in my life."
You know what?
No, you know what? And I don't get the shirtless profile photo either. Like I was on a site, because I'm frequently on all over the internet or whatever, and somebody was commenting on something about child abuse, but it was a shirtless photo of this guy on the beach with his pubes hanging out, and I'm thinking, you know what? I'm not going to take anything this guy says seriously.
Okay, but he's at the beach, Brady. I mean, that's it's not an uncommon place. If you're in a library and you're Skyping somebody with your shirt off, that's a bit odd.
I don't know. No, you know what? I don't know. I just if you're above 40, don't go shirtless, man.
Why?
Unless you're in extraordinary shape, and even then, you don't like. Bro, is that what you want? That's kind of like.
Listen, stop. All right, stop. There are more offensive 40-year-olds than other 40-year-olds.
Why do you hate the elderly so much?
I totally understand that. I totally understand that. But you know what? Like, think of it this way. What would your son say, if he saw you shirtless?
Nothing. He would say nothing.
With a smoke in your hand. Hey,
look,
the double shooter or something.
He's 6. He would say nothing. He wouldn't say anything. It doesn't faze him.
He'd say a lot of things, but not about
that. You're in Florida, too. I'm in Canada. So shirtless guys here, they got the farmer's tan, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's really awkward looking.
All right, well, listen, Brady, I want to thank you for showing me, sending me all the videos. It's been a busy week, so I haven't had a chance to watch them. I started to watch one of them, and it was like 8 minutes of you talking about your goatee. But I'm just saying.
I know. No, I just send them just to, something to do with it.
I appreciate them, and I love the fact that you are sending us videos. And you also, for our listeners, you were on TMZ like a couple days ago, right?
Yeah, I was on TMZ.
Awesome.
Why? How?
You know what? Like I creep around the internet and I comment all the place, and I send paintings all over the place, and listen. He was talking about comedians earlier, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
How they come into their prime later on in life and stuff like that.
Some do.
You know what? That goes for just funny people in general, and I find, just as a guy that's been funny all his life, or consciously funny anyway. I've gotten funnier too as you get older, because you become more comfortable in yourself.
Well, and you also have more to talk about.
About what you look like, your mannerisms. You are who you are, and once you can eliminate all that shit, your comedy is just pure.
Here's my question to you. Instead of writing for me, Why don't you do stand-up? Why don't you go and do an open mic and do it? Why don't you get up there and do it?
I've done. Back in the day, I used to speak.
Oh, screw back in the day, Phil Collins. I'm talking about now.
What's that?
I said, screw back in the day, Phil Collins. I'm talking about now.
Yeah, I know. I'd love to do something like that. It's just I've never found the opportunity. I never actually consciously sat down and worked it out.
All right. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna watch all of your videos, and I have a show coming up at Coconuts on December 13th. Tiffany has been taping all my shows. I will take something from the videos that you have, and I will do a bit about it on stage.
It's gonna be your goatee.
No, I'm not. I'm totally not kidding. I see it as a challenge. I want to take one of your ideas that you had, things that you're talking about. I want to work it into a bit. I'm going to try it on stage. Tiffany's going to film it, and then I'm going to send it to you to see how exactly I take an idea. Shut the hell up, Jordan. How I take an idea from somebody else and try to work it on stage.
Funny shit in there.
I don't know if it's funny, but we'll try.
Relate to too, I think, but
I can't. I don't have a goatee. I don't know how I can relate to that, but I will. I will find something.
You got to see the eyelashes thing. It's a great tip, man.
All right.
It's a great tip.
Maybe we'll work the eyelash. I haven't seen it yet, but we'll work the eyelash thing. I will.
Oh my God, Chris, you got to catch up on this, man.
I will.
I
am.
send you so much stuff, and I forget that you have like a normal job.
Look,
and
I'm
your parents,
yeah.
And you're trying to do this show.
Right.
And then do stand up. I mean, you're probably like so busy.
I'm not sequestered to my basement at 4 o'clock in the morning
it,
to get away from my wife. I don't have a basement to go to where I can karaoke and act like
I got a big property, so I'm kind of lucky that way. But
no, it's good. You get sent to the four corners of your property.
Time, and that's just it. I have all this time in the world. You know what I mean? And that's why it makes me feel productive just being funny and doing artistic things. And
Good.
Being funny is artistic. You know?
No, listen, you're a great painting. Crystal is very excited about the Dave Grohl painting. I think that you got a
surprise coming to you.
Okay.
I sent you Jack.
Who? Who's Jack?
Jack.
Who's Jack? Jack Nicholson.
Jack.
Oh, cool.
Here's Johnny.
Dude, you're being too kind to us, man. Sending us painting. You already did.
No, it's okay.
All right. Well,
These walls are barren and ugly. It's good.
No, but you can't see it. But we've had your painting of the three of us up in the back of the studio ever since you sent it. It has not left.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and I was
true.
looking at it tonight, and I've improved over the years. And I'm just looking at it.
That's funny.
Wow, what the fuck did I do to? I thought Jordan actually looked good until I knew him. I didn't really take the time to know him, but and it's funny that I look at you too. You look like fucking.
I don't know what I look like. I look like a fish guy.
You look like a sad clown.
Don Rickles. Don Rickles.
Well, no. Again, this is a promise to you, Brady. We appreciate that you support the show. We appreciate that you're doing these things. So I will make an effort. I will take something out of the videos that you sent. I will perform it on stage December 13th, and then we'll send you the video. Okay? I gotta let you go.
Cool. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
I got big.
Like I said, I don't know. I'm not a stand-up comedian.
I know that.
But I think I know funny and
maybe we'll see. We'll see. We'll work it out and we'll see.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Take the time to go through it. I'm sure you'll find something.
I will. I got Big Chief on the line. I'm going to let you go. Awesome. I want to wish you a good holiday season. I don't know what you guys do up there.
No, it's been a pleasure, man. This interactive kind of radio, kind of talk show thing it's been a godsend to me.
You like? Yeah. Oh, you like to talk. I get it. It's all good. Call anytime. Call anytime, brother.
All right, but stop the shirtless Skyping, man.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go do
uncomfortable.
I'm gonna do sockless Skyping.
It's like the elephant in the room, eh?
Yeah.
It's like the guy that wants to show up wearing a Speedo, and there's no swimming pool.
All right, Brady. Always a pleasure to talk to you, man. Thanks for calling. Thanks for the videos. Thank you so much for the paintings. You're awesome, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You'll get them in about a week. I sent them a couple of days ago. You get them in about a week.
What? No next day air? What the hell? No, I'm kidding.
Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Thanks, Brady.
Yes,
all right,
ladies and gentlemen, that was some sage.
Bye, see you, Jordan.
Goodbye.
I hear your vape thing crackling too every time you go. It's like crackle, crackle, crackle.
Crackhead. He's a crackhead.
That just means it's good audio.
Yeah.
Right on. Right on, brother. All
right,
we'll talk to you later.
Sage advice from the Travis Bickle of Canada, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't know you were accepting bits for your act.
I'm not. I wasn't, but he's sending them,
Right.
and I feel bad. So I feel bad that he's doing that because he doesn't have to do that. And I feel like maybe if I listen to him, you never know, Tiffany, right? I might find something.
A lot of his new material.
One thing.
His new material has not been doing well lately.
X that out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, live on the phone from College Station, Texas, it's Big Chief Marty Hoffman.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Wow.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna fix a drink while you talk to Sarah Wilcox. I know that's why you called because you want to talk to the lovely Sarah. Am I right or am I wrong?
I wanted to talk to all of you, but definitely Sarah.
Hi, Marty. How's it going?
Hi. Oh, man, how is that voice? Damn, girl. I forgot about that voice.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Wow.
That's when you stopped paying $3.95 a minute. Daryl, come sit.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. He should come sit and take my part.
No, later.
Well,
It's
just
more.
musical
When
chairs.
Chris comes back, I'll let Chris take mine.
Chris has been taking over the whole show tonight. Let's let Daryl have a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we've got Daryl Knapp. So we've now got almost all the hooligans live on the air.
The talented ones.
Wow. Oh. Oh.
Well, but Marty's on.
Marty, what's up? Tell me something funny.
Not much. Just getting ready for holidays and stuff, and it's a disaster. It's
Are you making?
go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if you're making a turducken.
No, I don't believe in interspecies food. You know, when you're combined.
Sure.
Well, sushi can do
Sushi,
that. Like
yeah.
you can get some crab and some eel, you know, and kind of like a little three-way or something. Crab,
What-
eel.
What about
and
hot
other meat.
dogs?
You can get those three in a three-way, and that's good, but not a turducken. No,
What
I
if we
cannot do
just
that.
What if we just shoved a turkey full of hot dogs?
Then that's like 7 different animals. Yeah. We're all gonna die on that one. That was the best joke. Okay. Really?
That was great. That was awesome. That was very nice. Very nice. So, how have you been, Sarah?
Oh, I'm great.
Excuse
You
me, I got a
know.
little cough.
Huh?
He's got a little cough.
I said I had a little cough. Go ahead.
I have
So,
a-
how
I
are
have a
you?
little
What's
cough,
going
too.
on up in the cold weather?
Well, it's cold. It's cold mostly. We've already hit really low temperatures, 9 degrees. You know, reindeers are coming out.
That's a temperature? That's
9
not
degrees,
right.
yeah.
That's like a death warning. How did it get that cold?
Normally not this early. I live in an apartment with radiators that don't function correctly, so I spend most of my time in boxes shoved in blankets.
In boxes?
Yeah, box forts
You build a box for it in your apartment.
in my apartment. It's lofted.
You have an apartment, yet you still live like a hobo in the alley.
Correct.
Good for you.
It's my ideal dream. That's how I feel. Don't judge me.
No, we're not. We're judging you a little. That's our.
Yeah, it's really sad and pathetic, but adorable.
Oh, thanks. I'm like a little burrowing rodent.
You're like 11.
I'm in reality a small child. Isn't that awkward for everybody?
All right, so Marty, what exactly are you doing to prepare for the holidays out there that's turned into a disaster?
Well, I normally handle dishes.
Yeah.
And I made the mistake of letting Charisse load the dishwasher, and it seems like a drunk monkey loaded the dishwasher. There's no rhyme or reason to it. There's
Forks
no
on the top,
organization. I don't know how
Are
it's
you
turn out.
wait? You're getting anal about the way the dishes were put in the dishwasher now?
Who are
Oh,
you?
yes. There is a certain way that dishes are supposed to go in a dishwasher.
Because Charisse is a
And
very
I-
smart woman. She has an advanced degree. She's like a professor or something. Maybe she has a much better method than you, and you're just failing to recognize it.
No.
Do you know what the Dunning-Kruger effect is?
She could tell. Look, she had shame on her face as she put those dishes in that dishwasher.
Really?
Was it like a poached egg shame?
Do you think she was throwing you
It
a
was
bone?
like a turducken shoved full of hot dogs.
Ugh. That's amazing coming from him. That I just joined again on Tiffany's mic. That you have that problem when I remember your house. You had like one trash can in the middle of the kitchen, and everything flowed outward from that trash can. At some point, they just threw it in the general vicinity of the trash can. They were like, "It's over there near that. That's good enough."
Yeah.
I don't remember this.
We all remember.
Right, Daryl, you remember?
You're talking about Jordan's room.
No. There was a lot worse than that.
There was a bed and then garbage radiated around.
Yeah, but the door was closed, and you couldn't hide the kitchen, Marty.
I wasn't leaving half-eaten meals from every restaurant in town on the kitchen counter for weeks at a time.
I do not remember ever doing that.
God, I love dirty laundry.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving, Marty? What do you got planned for Thanksgiving?
Not doing the dishes, apparently.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, it'll just be, me and the separated wife and our son. That's gonna be great.
What? Oh, it's holiday season at Marty's house. Jesus Christ.
That was new information.
Turkey and recriminations for everybody.
Oh, this has been a wild show. Look, always a pleasure talking to you. Any well wishes for Sarah Wilcox here in Florida? You're not. She's here. We almost got the whole radio thing going on again.
Oh man! I wish I was there.
You're not.
I wish I was there.
No, we wish David Perlow was here, to be honest.
Yeah. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Wait, what about Perlow?
David Perlow.
We miss him more than you, pretty much.
I miss you, Marty.
You're on the top
I
of his
saw him at the
death
Renaissance
list.
Festival last year.
I've been emailing him, so snap to all of you.
Well, let's bring Marty in on this
you guys,
discussion.
Wait, you guys still talk?
Yeah, here's the thing. Sarah's in town for a little bit. We actually found out where David Perlow worked, and Jordan and I and Crystal went there.
Stalked him.
We didn't stalk him. I just walked in there and found him.
Snuck up on him.
Didn't sneak up on him. He
Right
wasn't
up
paying
on him.
attention, for God's sakes. The guy wasn't paying attention. We walked up, and I asked him flat out, I'd like to have you back on the show. I think you're an amazing piano player. It would really set our show apart from other podcasts. I don't think anybody has live music on the show where they're actually improvising music. I think it would be amazing. So Sarah has been in contact with David. We were kind of talking. He's very busy. I didn't know he's doing shows at the Hard Rock with his sister. He's a math tutor now, so he's got stuff going on. I'm hoping against all odds, like, please make this happen. I think it would be amazing. We'll see.
You gotta finesse him a little bit. Throw him a party.
Yeah,
Take him to Oz.
Take him to no. That's
don't.
no.
Is Oz even a thing anymore?
Well, can you get Sarah to stay in Florida?
No, she lives in Minnesota.
Stay?
I know. Yeah, you should get her. You should get her to stay there, though.
It worked out before.
She's adorable. She's awesome for the show.
Did you not hear her say she's got a box fort to go back to?
Yeah.
You don't just leave a box
But
fort.
you can build a little box fort here.
Not the same.
You could build a box fort in Florida for her.
I bet you they're sturdier in
Building one
Minnesota.
in Texas wouldn't help at all.
I have a list constructed before I came here. A litany of reasons that I'm never moving back to Florida.
Yeah, she's like
Because
Jason
I'm
Kranick in that aspect. They got out, they're
expecting
never
this.
coming back.
Absolutely. Why would I come back here?
You're here now. You came back.
Under protest.
Whose protest?
Mine. Against my mother.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
All right. Your mother forced you.
kidding.
Thank you, Mom, for
Yeah.
bringing her ass back here.
Thank you for dragging
It's not that bad.
me
It's not
out of
that
my
bad. Look at all the
hole.
positive, lovely people that you knew when
I've
we
been
were
here for like 2 hours. It has plenty of time to go downhill.
Oh, we got Saturday night. We still have Saturday.
No, we could make it faster than that.
Yeah, we still we still have Paris, Sarah.
So tell me what's better about the box fort state.
The box fort state has public transportation. That's a nice thing. I like to be able to walk and also take buses that don't take you nowhere.
You can have anime hair there, apparently.
Nobody bothers you.
You can have that here.
Yeah.
State taxes are cool because then they give those taxes back to me when I'm unemployed.
Now let Daryl tell you, because Daryl is the improv god of Florida. Travels all over the state. What are the positive things about Florida? Why should Sarah come back to Florida?
You know, we have a huge improv scene up in Minneapolis.
Yes, I know. I have friends there.
Oh.
The huge theater.
Oh, the huge?
Snap.
Nine and Numb is from there, aren't they? Or
Oh,
Wisconsin?
North Dakota.
North Dakota. I was
He
way
owns-
off.
He owns a comedy comedy shop, comedy store. What are they called? Clubs. Comedy clubs.
Comedy club, yes.
Wow, you have been in Minnesota for a while. You don't even know what a comedy club is called anymore. It's a comedy
what
place
are
or a store where they sell stuff. It's a
Fort.
A comedy
fort.
restaurant? What is
Yeah.
it?
All right, brother. Well, listen, I can't. She's got a life up there. I understand that. We got Tiffany. We still got Tiffany.
Yeah, they got Tiffany.
Until
now.
Tiffany
They
moves to
don't
LA, I
need
can't
me.
even entertain the thought.
Yeah.
Which may be soon. Who knows? What she's
Yeah.
doing. She's moving.
Hashtag next week.
She moved to Fort Lauderdale pretty quick.
Right?
That town, anybody?
Ooh.
Oh, snap.
All right, Marty. Anything else? Do you want to wish us a happy Thanksgiving?
That's what I said first of all when I got on.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Yes, I'll wish you another happy Thanksgiving.
I didn't sound very
so
sincere.
You can have a double happy Thanksgiving.
The first one sounded like you were.
Well, you're not going to have one, so you might as well give us two.
Marty, come spend Christmas with me. It'll be okay.
Can you do that? Can you go to Minnesota for Christmas? Take Marin up there. He's never seen snow, has he?
Yeah, he's seen snow. He was very young. I lived in Columbus for a couple of years.
Columbus. Ain't nobody got snow like we got snow.
Oh, she just snapped your snow.
Yeah.
You going to take
Actually,
that
we don't
smack
have that
talk?
much snow.
Yeah, right. Minnesota smack talk.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, we got
Minnesota
drifts.
does
Yes.
have more snow than Ohio. She's correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
I didn't say she wasn't correct. I just said you're a bitch. That's what I said. 'Cause
Whoa.
You took it.
Whoa.
Look how Marty is beaten
How did
down.
Marty get in
is
this
beaten
position?
down. He's beaten down.
I am beaten down. I really am beaten down.
Come back, dude. Just
it's
come
so
back.
Sad.
Just
It's
come
so
back.
sad. Yeah, I would love to. I would love to.
Call me sometime. We'll talk.
Get your roommate to buy you a house down here.
I'm sorry, what?
No, nothing.
Marty, I'm gonna build a tiny house. You can come live in it with me.
Tiny house.
I'm not joking.
I've seen the tiny houses.
Live in the
I'm
back
a
house.
big-
where
Marty's
you
like
used to
8
live.
feet tall. It's gonna be really awkward for him living
I
in a
can
tiny
design
house.
it with a Marty closet that he can just like.
Where he can stand upright somewhere in the house.
Yeah. Drink.
Jesus, poor Marty's gonna have scoliosis the first month he's there because he can't stand upright in his damn house.
Oh, just give him one of his vinyl cassocks back, and he'll just pose in
I
it all
can
night.
stand in the closet. The closet will be so nice.
Yeah,
I'll
it'll be a
check out
nice.
the closet because my little bed won't be long enough.
Look, Marty, come out. Just listen. Come out of the closet. Don't worry about the closet. Come out.
Says Chris Gorges.
Oh, Chris is telling someone to come out of the closet. That's ironic.
Touch me, Marty. Touch me.
Oh, this is fun.
All right, Marty. I'm gonna let you go so we can switch the chairs all back and let Tiffany get back up here. We're gonna wrap this show up. Yes.
All right. I love all of you guys, even including Tiffany. You guys have a great holiday.
Miss
All right.
Marty.
Dude, she can't hear you right now.
Sarah.
Miss you too.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
All right. That was Marty Hoffman live from College Station, Texas. I don't think he knew Tiffany wasn't listening because he could have said much worse things.
Music
All right.
chairs.
You're listening to Double Special. Let's go ahead and play a new song by Rise of Saturn. And then we're going to take a little, while we do that, we'll take a little bit of a break. Everybody stretch your legs. We'll come back, and I didn't put it on the desktop. You got to go to show things.
I know
on
what
the,
I'm doing.
You don't know what you're doing. You didn't even
on
start the
the
damn
desktop.
stream this evening.
know
Are
what?
you kidding me
Do
right
you
now?
want me to do it for you? I
No.
know how to.
No.
computers.
Stop touching me.
He's got to close everything out first. Close
I
it all
can't
out.
find it.
You're listening to Double Special. The phone number is 727-475-6139. It's our Thanksgiving Spectacular with Sarah Wilcox in the studio. When we come back, we will have Hooligan Trivia quiz.
Do I get a prize?
Yes, you do, actually. I do have a prize for you, and I got another surprise for you. We'll see if you go for this. It'll be a lot of fun. We're gonna. Do you have it up?
I can't find the show stuff folder. Show
open
pics?
up Google Chrome. Go into Google Chrome.
Oh, it's a bookmark.
Yeah, it's a bookmark, dude.
You said a folder.
No, I said show thing folder because the song has not been released yet.
You should have said a folder in the bookmark.
It's not been released yet, dude. Go to the
Pirate
arrow.
Brad's music?
Go to show things. There you go. Show things. Go to the bottom there. There you go. Play that. Perfect. Beautiful.
All right.
It's not been released. This is a new release by Rise of Saturn. It's part 2 of our opening theme. We'll be back in a little bit with a little bit more. The last actually half hour of Double Special. We'll be right back. Thanks, guys.
Well, number 3, it's just you and me. We can't escape our fate. This here is our destiny. Child as it happens. Also, it's her name. Prostitute. This may cause some cash, but in the end, it's all the same. Baby, tell me what I say. My baby, tell me what I say. My baby, tell me what I say. My baby, tell me what I say.
I won't say something about it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Rise of Saturn with Nah Son, Part 2. Check him out on Bandcamp.
Yeah, you're listening to Double Special. It's been a great show. The phone number is 727-475-6139. But don't call, because now we're going to do a little quiz that I put together. Jordan didn't put it together.
I
he's
have
lazy.
questions. I'll come up with them on the spot, like a true improver. Hand him the box, please. Are we doing nipple clamps again?
I have these, and
All right.
Sarah's in the studio. Do you know what these are?
It
says it on them.
You don't know what these are?
Nope.
You can't read the box?
I can read it. Fetish fantasy series, shock therapy.
Is it really
nipple
fantasy
clamps.
series? Oh, it is the fantasy series. I didn't know that.
Yeah. We didn't get the science fiction theories because
Yeah.
they cost more.
Usually when we do quizzes, if somebody gets a wrong answer and they're a guest in the studio, we put these on them. And you don't have to do it up here. You can do it on your fingers if you want. And we just give them a little zap. Just
I
a little...
believe that you're making this up because you know that I haven't watched enough of the shows. to
Jordan,
believe you.
how many people have done this on the show?
Dozens. Literally dozens.
There's only been one comic that's refused, and he refused twice, actually.
John J. Murray.
Yeah.
And Tiffany doesn't think he's funny.
Yeah, so there you go.
John J. Murray, that one kid. Oh,
I'm going to give you the option. You don't have to do it if you want, but I
it's just like old times.
look, I'm already in trouble tonight. I don't even
Mom.
care.
That's how she made the troop.
I'm already in trouble.
What am I doing now?
I've already overstepped my boundaries as a talk show host. I asked the wrong.
So many times.
I got
Uh-oh.
too Howard Sterny tonight. Jesus.
Can I attach it like to my ears?
what's that?
Or my like?
No,
nose
you
or
attach it to your
something?
fingers. Is there a caller on the line?
We've
What's
got.
going on here? Why are you calling me?
What the hell? What are you doing, Jordan?
It came up with Brad Maclean, and everyone else got caught into it too.
What the hell, dude?
I don't know. All right, we're hanging out.
Yeah, I know what bloody time it is over here. Not
Petra, you've had your turn. Get off.
I'm trying, mate.
Jesus Christ. We've had this discussion 4 times now.
All right, keep your knickers on. I was in bed.
Well, go back to sleep. What are you doing with your phone next to your bed? Put your phone out of the
I
room.
saw Brad McLean's number. I thought it was a fucking emergency.
Well,
Next
I'll
time
put-
you're in trouble, Brad, just leave it.
I
right?
take back everything I just said, and I appreciate your concern. You're a good man.
All right.
You're playing me up in court. I don't appreciate it.
L-
Right,
so-
no, no,
Sorry, mate.
Let Petchrachelli go.
Yeah, let him go back to his wank.
Yeah. all right. We got rid of Petchrachelli. On the line, Brad McLean calling in from Australia. How are you doing, sir?
Very well. How are you folks going? Good?
Yeah, pretty good. I just did an interview and I found out that I pissed off the guy that I interviewed, but that's fine.
Nothing new.
Well, you know, you win some and you lose some, don't you? It's all good character building.
Yeah, but he does it so much we got a name for it.
No, here's the thing. I'm honest about things I talk about, and I know that some people are in positions where they can't be that honest, whatever. And I'm not going to get into it, but I just feel like I need to ask questions, and that's what we do, and I'm not gonna change that. Screw that, Brad. Do you change the way you deliver fish because somebody doesn't like the way you deliver fish?
It's called customer service.
And sometimes I get off the phone from you, Chris, and I'm just ropeable. I just think, why does he treat me like that? And then, like, half hour later, I'm all over it. I think, gee, he's a good bloke.
No, really? Are you serious?
No, I'm not being
It's the only way to be
Because
friends with him.
I feel more hurt if I pissed you off than the other guy that I died because I know you a little bit better. And I am
No,
certainly.
you know what, though? It's all water off a duck's back, really, isn't it? Though?
No, it isn't though. Sometimes it follows you for life. It's like oil on a duck's back. You can't get it off. You got to get detergent for that crap.
No, you get the Greenpeace people to scrub you.
Yeah.
Day and night, they'll follow you around doing it.
Yeah, if you pay them or get on some sort of an ice cutter.
No, just put feathers over you and, squawk every now and again, and you'll get one live in your home, I bet you.
When you get home after your work, go online and check out Tiffany eating stuffing. It's pretty funny. Or pumpkin pie, rather. It's very funny.
I shall do.
John Wilson got a major charge out of it.
I was up till 2:45 last night. I was hoping to get things finished so you could have a listen before the show today, but I burnt out last night and had to go to sleep. And I must say to Crystal there, the recordings are brilliant, very good. It's all coming together lovely. Thank you very much for that.
I'm very excited. I can't wait to hear it. When do you think you'll have it done? By the midweek or so?
Tonight, as soon as I knock off, I think I've got about an hour or two to go.
Sweet.
I put about 10 hours into it yesterday.
Nice. Well, we're looking forward to it. If you want to check that out, you can do that. It's 30 minutes in the back room. Brad Maclean's, what is it? I guess it's a soap opera? It's a play?
I wouldn't have a clue. Shipwrecked.
Shipwrecked. Do that. Crystal's doing a voice. You got Miguel Hito up in the mix. I mean, you got everybody involved, dude.
Oh, the list is incredible from people we've had from Australia, England, South Africa, America. The list is incredible of people we've had on there.
Nice.
And all really good people. Everyone's just in it for the laugh, and yeah, it's been a nice fun bit of thing to do. Yeah.
Right on.
Great. And how are you guys going? Everything going well?
Yeah, it's going good. I mean, we're doing Thanksgiving. We got a couple days off. We're gonna hang out. We got company in town. She's gonna come back Saturday night. We're gonna get a little wild, play some records.
We're gonna have to listen to Chris talk about how he Tim Kidded another guest for like 5 hours tonight.
I'll be sure to bring the duct tape then.
It's part of the healing process, though.
That's fine. You know what?
And you two.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, you go.
No, you go.
I was just gonna say hello to your two guests there. G'day, I'm Brad.
Hello, Brad.
Pleased to meet you.
Hey,
Nice
Brad.
to meet you.
Brad,
Hello.
Daryl. Did Brad call in the last time you were on the show,
I
Daryl?
talked to Brad, yeah.
You talked to Brad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Sarah?
listened to Brad
Welcome
through
back.
the
Good to
phone.
talk again.
Sarah, how do you feel about Brad's accent? Does it?
I like Brad's accent.
Yeah.
To make
I
you
like-
feel
I
funny.
I like your hair colour.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's striking.
It's all over.
Striking.
Tell me more. Oh. It's not even funny. It's just oh
What?
God, not the armpits again.
No, but if I said your hair was funny, that'd be an awful thing to say, wouldn't it?
If you said it was fine.
Funny.
Oh, funny.
No, funny.
Yeah.
Funny looking.
Yeah.
Not like it tells jokes.
No, that would be unfortunate, and I would be sad later, and probably talk about
Yeah.
it for 5 hours. So.
Because if I imagine myself walking out of a hair salon and if someone said to me that it's a striking haircut there, Brad, I'd say, well, thank you very much, and I'd be walking on little clouds then for about half hour or so.
Just got a +2 to my mood. Yeah.
Don't rev her up, dude. She's like working on. She's flown all day, traveled all day. She's like had a couple drinks. She's getting a little lippy.
We're about to put
get
nipple.
electrocuted.
Yeah.
So okay.
All right, Brad. Well, listen.
Well, I just thought I'd call in and say hello and make sure everyone's going well and having a good evening, and just to back up the fact, Chris, that all interviews don't go as planned, and whoever was involved will get over it, and the show must go on.
I thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Good on you, mate.
All right, there you go, Brad Maclean. Thanks so much, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from Australia,
See ya,
the
folks.
foremost purveyor of maritime disaster pornography, Brad Maclean from Shipwrecked. All right.
All right. So we got the nipple clamps here, but we will not put them in. So give me one forefinger. We'll put one on your forefinger there.
How much
Right.
is this like a dog collar?
No.
or like-
That's
both hands.
Yeah. Well, you got to complete the circuit. You
Yeah,
have
it's
to
only
complete
half the
circuit.
voltage you need to kill somebody, so it
Right,
won't kill you.
Look, Sarah's mom was having a good time with us just now. She looked at me like, "Don't you hurt my baby? Don't you hurt my baby? Why are you hooking my baby up to electrical?"
I'm not supposed to swear on this show, right?
Yeah, well, no, you're not supposed to, but you can if you need to.
If you're
Let me just try it and make sure, because I don't know if the batteries still work. Let me just.
God.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
Are you all right?
I'm good.
I haven't turned it on yet. Can you feel that? Perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. Yes. Oh my God. What is that? Jesus, Brady, you got a shirtless. Oh, see.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, if Eddie Brill's listening, don't be mad at me, brother. It's an honest question. I wasn't trying to be a dick about anything. I'm going to address it. I don't care, Crystal.
We thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I thought it's a funny thing, and
And
he doesn't need to be acting
we've
like
all
that.
hit on Chris's wife.
No shit. No, it's not even about. Don't say that, dude, because that's not what it was about. It's just
Before
found it
they were
odd. Now I
married.
feel bad because I thought it was a really good interview, right up to the last goddamn question. It was
Mm.
perfect, right up to the last question. I felt that look, if I was hanging out with comics, I would ask them a question like that. I think comics have this sort of camaraderie where we can be a little honest and be, like that, right?
You accused him of creeping.
No, I did not. That's not at all what I
That's
said.
how it went down.
All right, Sarah is jumpy right now.
Daryl is the funniest person on this show. And he's not
Thank
even saying
you.
anything.
Okay, so you got the bell ready, Jordan?
Thank you
We got
very
about
much.
15 minutes.
What is happening here?
All right, I'm gonna tell you. So this is a hooligan quiz. I will ask. I've got 10 questions, and Jordan will throw in a couple extra questions. Hopefully, you don't. Let me do mine first, then you do yours in between.
I'll get the good ones after.
No, I
yeah.
don't.
The ones, yeah.
These are good questions.
We'll see.
They're questions about the hooligan history. Daryl, you know a little bit about hooligan history.
Oh, I know.
Do I get zapped for Daryl's wrong answer?
No,
No, you get zapped for your own wrong answer. So
B.
if you think
If Daryl gets the answer before you do, you get zapped.
wow.
Oh, this is bullshit.
Okay. All right, Daryl. Okay, that's fine. Jordan set those rules up. I'm just gonna roll with it.
I
So we just
improv
have to
that rule.
Shout over each other then.
All right. So these are questions about the history of the hooligans. If you think you know the answer, say your name, and then we will go to you.
Which name would you like me to say?
Whatever one you want to pick.
Wilcox.
Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll go to you. Okay, that way it's not just shouting. Okay. All right. Here's the first question.
Renee.
I want either of you guys to name 2 females that have been in the group, not counting you, Sarah.
I know.
Say your
Daryl.
name. Yes, Daryl.
What do you do? Sorry, I had to clear my throat.
Katie.
Jason Crane.
Do I need the last
Hey.
name?
I
And
was
Megan.
hoping. And Megan. All right,
Do
good.
I need
All right, so Sarah didn't get that.
Best part is we get to blame this all on Daryl at the end. Sorry, Daryl answered those questions really fast.
I try to think of who's the
Okay.
best.
I'm ready now.
You're almost like Lou Angel. If he did the same thing, he was like, "Hey,
Mhm.
it was great." All right.
Wordsmith liked it.
God, see, this is not fair because Daryl's been like way before you. That's why I'm feeling it's not fair.
I'll give her a
Excuse
chance
me.
to
He
answer.
may have been way before me, but I was sitting in that audience for a good
Okay.
chunk
All right. Here we go. Next
Before
question.
me.
Next question. Original name of the
Wilcox.
troop. Yes.
Beat the dead horse.
Oh, nice,
So what,
nice.
is Daryl gets punched in the stomach or something? Like, how is this not?
No, believe me. The next time he comes in, he'll be wearing these.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get to Daryl.
Actually, wouldn't it be Sticky Nuts and the Scrodumdee-Dums?
No, damn it.
Oh!
Marty back
I had
What
that.
is that?
The original name,
'Cause-
yeah.
yeah.
The original name of the I meant beat the dead horse, but you're right. The original name of the Sticky Nuts that Jordan and what's that? Don't say that because I will do it.
I'm honorable. If I got the answer wrong, then I got the
No,
answer wrong.
you got the answer right. He came up with another answer. That's technically
That's also right.
Yeah, that's also right.
More correct.
So that's why you got shocked. All right, it was what was it again?
Sticky Nuts and the Scrodumdee-Dums.
Worst
Good
name.
thing you guys
yeah,
dropped that.
that was Jason and Marty. I'm like, that's awful. That's the most Scrodumdee-Dums. I know. That's like a Nickelodeon kids band. Oh, we're coming to Scrodumdee-Dums.
What would our name have been instead of the Hooligans? Hey, let's go see the Scrodumdee-Dums.
It'd be the Dum Dums is what it would be. All right. I want you guys to name one of 3 themed shows that we had. One of 3 themed shows.
You just gonna give it to me, Wilcox?
Wilcox,
Oh, I'll
yes.
give it to
One of 3 themed shows that the Hooligans did
There-
while we were at the Cinema Cafe.
There were 3?
There were 3.
There's a pizza show.
Yep.
There's a drunk show.
Yep.
What's the third one?
The third one was...
The sleepover party?
There you go. Very good. All right, good. You got it.
That was fun.
Jake's like, oh, Tiffany's like, I knew it. I watched the video.
He called Tiffany Jake.
I thought he was still awake. I thought he was behind me. All right, third question. The first person in the Charmy Hooligans...
Fourth question.
Fourth, excuse me.
Daryl, fourth question.
He got it right, shocker.
I should shock you. All right, fourth question. First person to quit the Hooligans. Quit.
Quit?
Quit.
Not kicked out.
Quick.
Quit.
Quit.
First person.
Yep.
Joe. Darren.
You didn't say your name. Shocker. Darren.
Yes.
Was it Darren?
It was Darren.
Well,
Yes,
I
it was
answered
Darren.
incorrectly.
You did answer incorrectly.
You did not state.
I like the way your face goes cockeyed and her eyes look up
I
there.
know.
That's wonderful. I love this thing. All
She's
right.
gonna need real glasses when we're done with this.
Give me the. Sarah has a chance at this one. Give me the call letters of the AM radio station that we worked at.
Wilcox.
Yes.
WTAN. WTAN.
Yeah, very good, very good. All right, good,
What do they
perfect.
stand for? Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know what they. I should shock myself.
Tampa Air Network.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
You're so getting shocked the next time you come here, dude. I'm not even gonna have a quiz. I'm just gonna hook them up to you, and every time you say something, I'll then zap you.
That'd be hilarious.
All right.
Challenge.
The name of here's the next one. The name of the sports event that the Hooligans worked at. The name of the sports event that we worked at.
Sports event.
We worked at a major sports event
That's not your
together
name.
as a troupe. What was it called? What was the name? Major sports event.
Daryl.
Yes,
the
Daryl.
NHL All-Star game.
No,
you're
wrong,
talking
wrong. Sarah, you want to take it? He was close. It was close. But it
Relay
was not.
for life?
No, it
Like,
was the NHL Fan Fantasy. It was called the Fan Fantasy.
When did that happen?
The All-Star game was at the end of the week. We did not work the All-Star game. That was in a separate place altogether.
And
we
actually,
worked.
that was probably back in the prior
What?
days.
In the what prior days? Was it horse?
That was Beat the Dead Horse, yeah, because Rob was there.
Okay, fine.
Oh,
I'll
so
go with
Chris got it wrong. He should get shocked.
I'll get shocked next time.
Tiffany,
All right.
punch him in the back of the
Here
head.
we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you meant the cancer thing, which we still
wasn't
talk
really a
about.
sports
All right,
thing.
what was the name?
Track.
People want. I also didn't know if you meant like the when we opened for Dave Chappelle for
Those kind of sports.
for
like-
It wasn't a sports
Or
event.
the sorority
It was at
house?
USF.
It was homecoming.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't
USF
really.
homecoming.
Yeah, but that was a theater show.
What about if we worked that jousting tournament?
No. But interesting you bring that up. My next question has something to do with that. Name the group that we shared a stage with at the Renaissance Festival.
Wilcox.
Yes.
The Washing Well Wenches.
Yes,
That
very
I
good.
know.
No bells. Thank you very much. Sorry.
Yay.
No, good.
I'm not getting shocked enough here, though, so I'm going to have to start throwing answers.
That was easy. All right. Name the first place that the Hooligans had a regular show at, weekly show.
You going to keep giving me the answers?
Yeah, I want to see.
I'm
Come on, go,
waiting.
damn it.
Daryl.
Go. Yes.
Mother's Milk.
Yes, very good.
Wait a minute. Didn't you have a show at Silver Meteor?
No, we're not a regular show.
What about Brass
we had
Mug?
One show. No, Brass Mug was like 1 or 3 shows. We had a
Mother's
weekly
Milk.
show at Mother's Milk.
We used to do.
That's when I found you.
Why are you shocking her for the right answers?
He gave the right answer.
Oh,
He
that's
gave me an
right.
answer.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Let me. I got this.
I would have said
I forgot. It got so boring.
All right, shut up. 2 more. All right, 2 more.
Stop paying attention.
Name the name of the improv festival that we tried to start. We tried to start an improv festival. What was the name of that festival?
We did that.
Yes, we did.
That was wild.
Daryl, come on. What is it?
Daryl.
Yes.
Improvaganza.
Wrong. Wrong. That is wrong.
Was it improv something?
Yes.
Improv is in the name.
Is this the Price is Right theme song?
No, it was
No.
the show that we did. It was a
We
2-day
did at
festival. We had Dick
Capitol-
Shaw.
yeah, Royalty Theater.
Yep, Dick Shaw did a class the second day. We invited other troops.
Improvarama.
They're very good. Yes.
Ah.
Ding, ding, ding.
I have
Thank
a
you.
memory.
I thought it was Improvapalooza.
You guys suck.
We changed the name like
Yeah,
so many times.
Improvistock.
Bravo, stop.
You guys remember Improv Your Life? Oh, I hated that.
Shut up. I like that. I made that up. I thought that was very nice. You don't like listen, you don't like listen, laugh, learn either.
No, that
you
was
don't like any-
terrible.
I still use it. Shut up. Shut your face.
You don't.
All right.
Do I have to
In
have these
keeping
on
with that,
separate hands?
What's that?
Do I have to have them on separate hands?
No, they work fine where they're at. Yeah. Why? Does it bother you on separate
No,
hands?
it's fine. I
You can have a
just-
drink.
You can put them on your earlobes.
Yeah, do
What
that.
the hell are you doing?
She can't.
Why would you put it through the?
Just never mind.
Jesus Christ, she's playing Cat's
She's trying to
Cradle with it.
electrocute
I'm
all
attached
of us.
to
Here.
things.
All right, we're at the last question. All right, we're on the last question. All right, last question has to do with the Improvarama. Name one other troupe that we invited to be at the Improvarama. One other troupe. I think there were 3 there.
Other
There were like
troops.
2 or 3 troops that we invited that came. Name one other troupe at the Improvarama. Daryl, yes.
Wild Rice.
Yes.
Unprofessionals.
That's right. Wild Rice.
Comedy Buffet.
She's very excited by your answer, dude. She jumps when you do that. All right, that's it. I'm done. All right, that was the Hooligan quiz. Thank you so much for chipping in on that and helping me out. I
What was
appreciate it.
Jordan's favorite starting game?
That's a stupid question.
Big booty. Wait, no, that was before the thing.
No, she got it wrong.
She got it wrong?
Yeah. Your favorite starting game?
Opening game.
Freeze tag.
No.
Dead people. Dead Poison Arm Samurai.
Yeah!
Oh, wow. That was your favorite game?
Yeah, give her a shock anyway.
Really? Give her a shock?
She mispronounced it.
All right, you can take him off. There we go. All right, let's give a round of applause for Sarah and Daryl helping us out. We got 5 minutes to go on the show. I can't see my board because I'm all jacked up here. I didn't talk about much of it. We had a lot of phone calls tonight, but I do want to say that I'll be at Coconuts Comedy Club in Clearwater. That'll be December 13th. Is it 13th? Yeah, 13th, Saturday night. Come on out. Tiffany will be hanging out. We're going to do some stand-up there. What was that? Where are your shows, Tiffany? Oh, you get on the mic and tell everybody where your show. In your lovely voice. Tell everybody where your shows are. Yeah, tell everybody.
I have shows at Snappers. Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week.
And where?
Snappers.
Online.
What?
Give him the damn
Online?
website.
Oh, snappersgirl.com. I'm like, I'm not doing a show online.
You are right now.
That's Snappers Grill with an E, by the way.
The classy now.
All right, so now you're going to come back Saturday.
Here, yeah.
And hang out. Is Mom coming with you as well? You going to come hang out with us, Mom, on Saturday? What's that? You're not sure?
Maybe.
She might be napping. No?
I heard
I've pissed
Facebook
off one
news.
person. I'll piss off anybody. I don't care now at this point. Come out. Come hang out with us.
You don't phase me, she says.
You don't phase me?
That's my mother.
All right, talk about it out in the other room. All right, Daryl, I want to thank you so much for coming out and hanging out. I know you got a busy schedule, but I gave him like last minute, and he said I got to come out and see Sarah.
I didn't know it was here. I thought it was at a motel.
We'll talk later. We had our moment, Daryl.
In the parking lot
I
till
know,
3 in the
many
morning.
times in the parking lot. I mean, hi, Mom.
If you want to check out the music on the show that we do, we play Rise of Saturn next week. They're having a CD release party. Is that the Dunedin Brewery? Are they doing that there?
Yes.
Dunedin Brewery, Saturday night,
9
Rise
p.m.
of Saturn, 9 o'clock. Come out, check out the Rise of Saturn, their CD release party. Second CD are actually releasing. Come and support them. Brad Gilmore, one of the original hooligans as well. He might have done better on the quiz. I don't know. You think he would have done better?
I think he would have done better.
You think he would have done
I
better?
feel like most of those questions weren't that difficult. So
You got shocked a lot, though, for
That's
not being that
because
difficult.
I liked it.
See what jet travel does to you?
I know, right?
You get off, you're like, somebody have electricity they can hook up to me because I can't feel anything right now.
I have to live in a box for warmth. This is fine. This is
Juice me.
Yeah.
Juice me. I want to give a big thank you to Eddie Brill for coming on the show and fielding the questions and being a great interview. And anytime
good
you
sport and a sexy man.
Yeah, no, listen. I understand that Eddie is in a situation where he can't. He's got to be careful. He still works where he works and he does what he does. But I appreciate the advice that he gave me, and I appreciate the advice that he gives a lot of comics because he's real about it and he's straightforward. And he doesn't have to do that stuff for other people. He didn't have to do that at all. He can be doing his own thing, but he's helping other comics kind of find the way. And I think that's important.
Isn't that what it's really about?
It is and it isn't. No, but a lot of comics don't do that now. It's very cliquey. They're not going to tell you. There are a lot of comics. They're not going to tell you they like you or not
Can't
like
with
you.
the clickiness.
No, but it's
He's
true.
still mad at Cigar City Comedy.
I'm not mad at Cigar City Comedy. I mean, Daryl, you got some improv shows coming up you want to tell people about?
Saturdays through February at Florida Studio Theater in Sarasota. Florida Studio Theater, that's re.org.
What improv group is that? Who is that?
That's FST Improv there.
FST. And you're all over the place with the improv.
Yeah, we have our own. They built a whole theater for improv only there.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
What happens if they do a different kind of theater performance? Will it like explode or ghosts come out or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Flashbang. It's
I
like
know.
phosphorus hits the air. It just bursts into flames. We can't do it. We can't do it. I think it's been a great show. I've had a good time.
It's been okay.
Crystal, you want to say anything before we leave to anybody? No? Yes? Maybe?
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, Chris.
Listen, we've come to the end of another double special show. Anytime you want to get that rolling. And it's Thanksgiving. I want everybody to have a safe Thanksgiving. If you're out, you're partying, be safe on the way home. Enjoy your families this weekend. Eat the food. No, seriously, enjoy them. Try to, at least. Try to enjoy them. I want to thank Sarah Wilcox for coming in right out of the airport, hanging out with us. putting the
I'm only
clamps
here
on.
for you. Yeah.
Awesome.
She's literally seen no family or friends, just
Not
us.
yet.
I came.
We
well,
are
you guys
family
are my family and
friends. Yeah. Thanks, Jordan, for that.
Oh, jeez, I'm gonna go cry.
Well,
in
I
the
said
bathroom now.
I said or, so it doesn't work. Different category.
Thanks to all our callers: John Wilson, Brad Maclean, Petchrachelli, Brady Ferguson, Marty Hoffman, and again Eddie Brill. Thanks so much for coming on the show.
And Miguel Hito and
Miguel
Clarence
Hito,
Renoir.
Clarence, I forgot about them.
And Gav Cross.
Gav Cross.
And
that's
we
right.
hung up on him immediately.
Yeah, sorry, Gav. Call again, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
All right. All right, guys, we're at the end. We'll see you guys next week. Double special right here, same time, same station. Good night, everybody. Tiffany, say good night.
Good night.
Next week, we're going to make you eat a poached egg on air.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. 8 of them.
See you guys next week. Thanks for listening.
You're boiling up with hate. I wish that you would drop it to before it's much too late. And try to walk 1 mile in my shoes. You wouldn't last 1 mile in my shoes. All I wanted was for you to be my friend. To listen to me, maybe understand. It's hard to see with your eyes under red. We'll always bounce right back like those friends. I see you sitting there in mustard yellow chairs, giving those evil glares, but you don't even fucking get. You only know one thing, and that's the awful thing. I tried to break your mental games, but I can make it dig. I tried to walk 1 mile in your shoes. I wouldn't last 1 mile in your shoes. I won't give up on you.